Hello everybody, and welcome to my new Let's Play of Police Quest 3, The Kindred. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done Police Quest 2, but I figured it was time to continue with this series a little bit. This one is a pretty fun game, though it does have its faults, which I will freely point out. So yeah, they did have long ups between making the games anyway. The first one was like in the very simplest AGI graphics. The second one improved a little bit more. And then all of a sudden we have a VGA here. The third game in a in a 4-part series. So we still have Police Quest 4 will do, and hello there, showing off your pants. Hello, I'm Jim Walls, retired California Highway Patrol Officer. With Police Quest, you're not just watching some movie star portraying the glamorous part of police work. As Detective Sonny Bonds, you're the man behind the badge. It's up to you to learn and follow correct police procedure, to make the right decisions in life and death situations. I have no idea what voice I'm giving him, I'm just kinda going with it. In real police work, you have to know when to be a hero and when to rely on caution, and to use other team players on the force. Some of the incidents of Police Quest 3 are based on actual events that occurred during the course of my career, and I managed to survive them. Let's see if you can do as well under pressure. Here's the scene you're about to be walking into. Lytton, once a quiet and peaceful little town, has been growing like a weed. There's new industry, good jobs, and a decent standard of living. You have to read it fast, because it's going automatically. Unfortunately, progress is not without its side effects. Poverty and crime are going up about as fast as the new cultural center. Homicide detective Sonny Bonds and his wife Marie are still on their honeymoon high from a wedding a few years back. This is over a decade ago now. Marie's got a good job at Oak Tree Mall, and the two have a beautiful new home. As for Sonny, he was promoted to Detective Sergeant with the Lytton Police Department. As the story opens, Sonny's just finished his sergeant's training and is back on duty. Where'd he go, Sonny? Overburdened as the department is, he's been assigned to traffic division for a bit. Seems traffic's always understaffed. Well, that's Sonny's life, and it's a good one, worth protecting, and now it's time for you to assume the role of Detective Sonny Bonds. I happen to know you're in for a heck of a day. Here we are, 1406, which is 206 in English. Look at these graphics. And we begin. So, this is the first Police Quest that was a point-and-click game. So basically you have your walk, your look, you interact with, you talk to, your inventory. This, which control stuff, I'll put speed up to maximum. And of course, this just tells you what everything is, and we have a score 0 out of 460. So let's see if by the end of the game we can get a full score. So, as the beginning said, we are going to be stuck on traffic duties, even though we're sergeant. So I guess that's just sort of easing you back in with the classic stuff. And let us see what's around here. So door to the sergeant's office. Hey, that's you. That's me, alright. Station public address system. Policeman Blue. It's you, Sonny. Let's see, can I touch myself? Nope, it doesn't. It's like, no, do not do that. Let's go into our brand new office. Ah, look at this place. These graphics remind me of Dagger of Al-Manra. Bulletin board in here has information so old that there's a missing person bulletin about Jimmy Hoffa. That is indeed old. Some fine art displayed here at the Lytton County Police Department. Yeah, looks like a girl in sportswear. And our basket appears to have something in it. Let's grab that. You remove a form from the basket. It's a departmental disciplinary action form with a note attached. The note from the lieutenant reads, Bonds, please interview Officer Pat Morales regarding a complaint. The complainant alleges that the officer used profanity and verbally abused him during the issuing of a citation. Determine disciplinary action, if any, based on your interview. Leave this form on my desk when you're done. Oh. Looks like this Pat dude needs some talking to. Alright. Let's see, if we go over here and check out what's going on in here. The meeting room, of course. It's the briefing room. The junior officers meet here for news, reminders, and occasional reprimands, like Pat's gonna be getting. Okay. The female officer is Pat Morales. Oh, it's a chick. Yeah, I knew that. You hear she's a tough cookie. A little bit too tough, if you ask me. You can't be abusing your powers like that. Officer Carl Law. Carl's a real cut-up. Officer Kevin Miller. He's one of the old school cops. Officer Joseph Banks. Young, smart, and takes his job very seriously. Hey, Pat, we got a problem here. Morales, I need to have a word with you in my office after this afternoon's meeting. Okay, what did I do this time? Wait, don't tell me another complaint from some moron who thinks he was the victim of police brutality. Yeah, she's gonna get a Latina accent, 'cause why not? Okay, so, we talked to her. And, what's going on here? Come on, Sarge, get on with the briefing. Okay. Message boards where the daily briefing notes are posted after briefing. Anyway, let's, get things started here. You begin the briefing. Good afternoon, people. I will be filling in for Sergeant Jaco while he is on vacation. You advise the afternoon shift of the procedural information and announcements listed on the clipboard and close by saying, have a safe shift and think about making right-hand approaches on your car stops. It's important to remember, actually. You can see all the rotoscoping that went on with all this. All the moves are very precise. So luckily we did not have to actually sit through all that meeting. Okay, so now let's go meet with Pat. You have a serious talk with Morales. Oh, it skipped automatically. The complaint states that you yelled, screamed, and used profanity. So what do you want from me? The guy was a jerk. He'd have liked it more than file a complaint, if you know what I mean. Continuing the interview, you ask. Alright, why don't you tell me what happened? I pulled the guy over, right? He's going 75, maybe 80 in a 50-mile zone. I walk up to the car and boom, right away he starts eyeing me and lipping off. I need to put up with that crap? You ask Officer Morales directly. Did you raise your voice and use profanity with the man or not? Luke, you tried being a woman cop for just one day, then tell me how to do my job. Oh, don't use the gender card, come on. Truthfully, I don't remember what the hell I said, but whatever it was, I had a good reason. Okay, Morales, that's it for now. I'll get back on duty and see if you can keep the civil and civil servant. Sure, Sarge, whatever you say. You think about what you've learned regarding the civilian complaint. Let's see, what should we put here? Let's see, you find the complaint unfounded, exonerate, not believing the complaint, to exonerate the officer. Sustained, based on the interview, you conclude that disciplinary action is necessary. You sustain the complaint against her. Undetermined, feeling undecided, based on the interview, you label the complaint undetermined. This one's pretty easy. She's obviously kind of a jerk. So, sustained. You leave the complaint on the lieutenant's desk. Yeah, I think you don't get a point unless you pick sustained. So you want to make sure you do that one. Alright, anything else in the in-out box? In-out box, we have something in it. What do we have? You requisition form for a computer access card from the basket. Isn't this game exciting, folks? We got a requisition card. requisition form, that is. Boy, oh boy. Don't worry, this game will get a bit more exciting. Just like all the other police quest games. Alright, so let's actually take a better look at that to see what computer ID request form. Okay. I love these CRS sound effects. Let's go to the 3rd floor, where we want to be. And let's check out this guy. Mike Downs is the head technician. He runs the computer facilities. Well, Mr. Downs. Head technician Mike Downs stops his work and says, "Listen, Sarge, I'm a very busy person. Unless you're here on official business, I don't have time for you." Wow. You don't have your access card, you're out of sync, man. I can't let you access my data without the right authorization sequence. You just don't spin without the right paperwork. Come back when you got the requisition form. Requisition with a capital R. Well, here you go, buddy old pal. You hand the requisition form to Mike, the head technician. Hey, no problem. You got the new Mark V model, don't you? What a beaut. It goes from 0 to 30 megahertz in 3.5 seconds. Oh, computer programmer nerdy stuff. Okay. And it has a 4 megabyte memory capacity, XGA graphics, and a 5 millisecond network access time. You wait for Mike to shut up, but like a streak of bad luck, he keeps going. Just don't spill coffee on it, man. You should have seen what I had to do go through when the chief dripped ice cream all over his. Yuck. Oh yeah, remember in the last game the chief was obsessed with ice cream. Mike locks your new card and places it in his desk. Okay, Bonds, here's your card. It goes face up, arrow first. I know that's a little hard for you cop types to handle, but you'll figure it out. Dude, come on. I'm a hero twice over. It's real simple, man. Just boot up your machine and stick in your card. I defused a bomb on a plane. You don't talk to me like that. Oh boy, alright. So, let's get out of here. I don't like being around this guy. Anyway, we're not really given any real direction here, so if we just kind of stand around for a bit, something should happen. Doop-a-doop-boop-boo. Come on. Come on, game. You can do it. I think I'm supposed to stand here. Ah, okay. Sonny Bonds, please call dispatch at once. There we go. So, that is my phone. I was like, is that a phone? It doesn't even look like a phone. Dispatch. Wait. Sonny, we need you to drive out to Aspen Falls to respond to a call. All other units are occupied. You can take the cop off the street, but you can't take the street out of the cop, eh, Sonny? Oh well, it's getting stuffy in here anyway. Time to roll. Okay. So, let us get out of here. But before we go out on that call, there's something we need to do. Let's go to the first floor. Go into the locker room. That's your locker. Okay, got it right the first time. Now, how do we open it? Let's just take a look. You have $10. I actually can't remember how you figure out the combo. 1 second. Okay, I had to look it up, not in a walkthrough, but there's actually, you have to look it up in the manual. This is part of the copyright protection. You try to open that lock, it says, now what was my combination? Oh yeah, I wrote down the side cover of my police manual. And inside the manual, it will say 776. And there you go. So yeah, if you didn't have the manual for the game back in the day, then you were screwed. Unless, you know, you had a friend who had the manual. Then they could just tell you. Or you could just brute force it. But that would take a while, since 779 is a pretty high number. Alright, so we now have our stuff in here. So let's take the nightstick, our notebook, and our flashlight. Alright. Oh, whoops. And that should be it. But before we're completely done, go in here is the storage room where we can take some batteries and some flares. And let's take a look at our flashlight. Regulation flashlight. We actually want to use the batteries on there. Put batteries in the flashlight. There we go. And we should be ready to go out on patrol now. Down to the ground floor. And we have a police car right here. So what is going on in Aspen Falls? You'll just have to find out next time on Let's Play Police Quest 3, The Kindred. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.